B2B, ang B2B this is the business to business. Ang B2C, business to consumer. Then ang C2C, kaya siya may consumer to consumer. And the last is e-government. Why learn about electronic and mobile commerce and enterprise systems? Electronic and mobile commerce along with enterprise systems have transformed business intersections with suppliers, customers, government agencies, and partners. As a result, most organizations are either implementing or considering online business models and integrated enterprise systems to stay competitive. E-commerce and enterprise systems transform business operations. Companies implement online business models and enterprise systems. Understanding these systems helps employees seize opportunities and avoid challenges. E-commerce introduces new opportunities and challenges. Electronic commerce, conducting business activities or sa panat nila, serving of products or services. Ang B2B, mo ni siya kuan ka ng companies selling to other businesses like business to business. Business to business, a subset of e-commerce where all participants are organizations, help businesses connect in virtual supply chain to cut cost and resupply time. Larger and growing faster than B2C. Example, ang B2B computer product sells computer hardware and software and manage products. B2C or business to consumer. Businesses sell products directly to consumers. Consumers can compare prices, features, and reviews online. Social commerce allows users to see reviewed and recommended products. Disintermediation, removing middlemen to lower prices and increase profits. Example ani is Dell Costume online orders ships directly within 5 days. P&G store sells directly to consumers impacts major retailers. C2C. C2C is consumer to consumer. A subset of e-commerce that involves consumers selling directly to other consumers. Example ani is eBay, Craigslist, Bitscam, eBed, Ubed, Trados, Kijiji, then its site specializes in handmade and vintage items, generate $10 or 13 $10 to 13 million per month. It's a charge $0.20 listing fee plus 3.5% commissions per sale. E-government. E-government is use of technology to simplify information sharing, speed up paper-based processes, improve relationships between government and citizens. Types of e-government is G2C or government to citizens, online tax returns, student loans, vehicle registration. G2B, government to business, government contracts, business regulations. G2G is government to government communication between agencies. Example of e-government application is kanang sa G2C nga example is recovery.gov. Tracks federal stimulus allocations. And second one is NYC, Human Services Portal, checks eligibility for 35 benefits programs. Ang sa G2B nga example ana is business to business.gov. Provides business laws, regulations, and forms. Then sa G2G, eVital shares electronic debt records data across the agencies. Then second one is geodata.gov, geospatial data sharing for government use. And G2C, government to citizens, submit tax returns, renew licenses, apply for student loans. G2B, government to business, bid on government contracts, access regulations. G2G, government to government, shares records, eVital for debt records, geodata.gov for maps. And the last one is, what is mobile commerce or m-commerce? Conducting business via mobile array relies on the use of mobile wireless devices such as cell phones and smartphones to place orders and conduct businesses. Handset manufacturers such as Ericsson, Motorola, Nokia, and Qualcomm are working with communications carriers such as AT&T, Singular, Sprint, or Nextel, and Verizon to develop such as wireless devices, related technology, and services. The Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers, ICANN created a mobile domain to attract mobile users administered by MTLB, Top Level Domain Ltd, or to ensure efficiency. In 2009, 450 million users accessed the internet via mobile devices. By 2013, expected to exceed 1 billion. And US m-commerce spending 2008, 369 million US dollar. Then 2009, 1.2 billion US dollar. Then 2010 is projection 2.4 billion.
So on the one to discuss about electronic and mobile commerce, we have retail and wholesale, manufacturing, marketing, advertising, investment and finance, banking, e-boutiques, and advance of electronic and mobile commerce. So e-commerce and mobile commerce application are used in various sectors, including retail, wholesale, manufacturing, marketing, advertising, finance, and banking. So retail and wholesale. Retail and wholesale, electronic retailing, or retailing, direct sale of products or service through electronic storefronts using a catalog and shopping cart model. Companies like Office Depot and Walmart use this model for both retail and wholesale. Cyber malls, website offering multi-products service in one location, similar to shopping malls. For example, One Shop, Thai Shop, or e-tailers mall. Ang retail and wholesale kay kung siya direct ang ilang pagbaligya sa mga product or direct ang ilang service pinagi sa electronic storefronts by using catalog and shopping cart model, and ginagamit sa mga company like Depot and Walmart kini nga product alang sa ilang retail and wholesale. Ang sa cyber malls, mga website nga nag-invest og daghang product or service na isa ka place or lugar like shopping mall. Ang example ito kay first ay ang example ito kay ang one-stop tire shop or e-tailer shop. Ang example ani kay kuan dito tang mag-order na ka like na isa ka tawo gusto siya mag-order og bagong sapatos. Then imbes na mo adto siya sa mall, iya na lang ginag-use ang website like Lazada o unsa pa lang uban nila like kanang mga Shopee na lang ginayos na lang ang website para mamili sila sa gusto nila na paliton gayang sapatos so gusto nila mapalit og sapatos. Then dayon di ba na duha ka option then ato man i-add to cart pag mag-order ta then na duha ka option magbayad pa ka through online or cash on delivery na ka. Kay if ang imong gipili through online ka magbayad, mo na siyang itawag na kuan. Ano siya example sa electronic and retailing. Ano siya example. So, ang ikaduha kay manage inventory more efficiently. Ilang ginabalhin ang operation supply chain through online. Kinanaghatag ang way or idea sa mga company na mas maayo ang pagpalit o pagbaligya sa mas maayo ang pagbaligya sa inventory. Private exchange owned by a single company to exclusive trade with partners. Tag-iya sa isang company para sa exclusive trade together with their company. Public exchange industry run open to multiple companies for free. Para sa tanang company na pagtugod sa industry, kapalit kay bayan. Then concern includes trade secret, price competition, and potential government security. Concern about sila sa trade like sa price competition o possible na pagsusi sa gobyerno. Ang example na yun kay na isa ka company ang ikaw isa ka sa tagya sa isa ka company isa ka business maghimo o ang iyong kuan kay maghimog sakyanan, then ginahimuan dayon nila og private exchange ang exchange platforms para sa direct maka-order sa mga parts dito sa ilang sinaligan na supplier. So, again na platforms, mas dali ang transaction and mas maayo ang pag-add inventory. Pero dapat, daw lang, kang amping gihapon kay amping dapat sila kay nga dili mahibawan sa mga competitors and ilang pricing strategy. Yung alam manufacturing din. As third guy, marketing and advertising. Mark segmentation. Companies collect consumer data to target specific demographics with tiers at pali siya ka na nag-collect og mga data ng company gaya sa mga customer para matarget ang ilang specific na demographic sa mga advertisement. Then, mobile ad network ads placed on mobile site and apps based on CPM or cost per 1,000 CPC cost per click or CPA cost per action. Mga ads na makita mo dito sa tuwang apps na kuha na siya ka ng mga ads na makita na ito sa mobile apps ay based sa mga tungkuan maka-kuha na sila kung wala silang hamid sa tuwang para makakuha para napala sila yung bayad anak. Then ad mode Google and Apple are leaders in mobile advertising and mobile commerce advantage able personalized marketing and one-on-one consumer targeting. 51% of consumers in 11 countries use mobile phones for in-store shopping and product feedback on digital phone in 2009. Ang Edmond Google Earn and Apple na silang pinaka-una nga nagkuhan sa mobile advertising. And ang mobile commerce advantage kay kung nagtatag o personalized na marketing and one-on-one consumer target. Then, sa 2009 daw, 51% ang mga consumer sa 11 countries na nagamit ang mobile phone sa sulod sa tindahan para makapalit paggamit or feedback and digital coupon. Example, clothing brand na usa ka clothing brand ang nagamit og mobile ad network like AdMode aron mapakita ang ilang ads. Then mga patalastas kanang advertising nga may nga mga like salina, jacket sa pala kay clothing clothing brand siya ngadto ilang ipakita sa ngadto sa mga tao kasama nato mga users na nagbayad na sila kada click o CPC or count per click. Mao nga bayaran lang sila kung naay mo click sa ad, then dili na pamaagi mo target nila ang sakto nga audience or audience nga walay sayang sa gusto. Dahil bayad ang ads manang marag na erita ta kanang ads kung ano gid tapon na nato kay nakahelp mo puta nila na ay chart dira na picture. Then ang saktan kay shoppers purchase good. Manufacturing bank handle financial transaction for the manufacturer. Then suppliers bank handle financial transaction for the supplier. Supplier bank handle financial transaction for supplier. Then shoppers bank handle financial transaction for the shopper. The electronic exchange act as a central hub facilitating communication and transaction between all parties. Information flow in multi-direction. Then, shoppers and requests for information, purchase order and payments. Information. Manufacturers send information about product price and inventory. Suppliers send information about materials, pricing, and availability. billability. Sa financial transaction also flow through the electronic chains. Payments are sent between buyers or shoppers and sellers or manufacturers and shoppers. Bank plays a crucial role in the secure transfer of in short, this system streamlines by using a selling process, automating information exchange and payment processing. It's a model representing how e-commerce operates, showing the multiple steps and factors involved in a single transaction. And kaya charge kay nagkuha siya sa tanan, nagpadali siya sa pag-process sa mga mamalit o pagbaligya. Nagpadali siya. Then, investment and finance. The internet has revolutionized investment and finance by eliminating inefficiencies. Online trading enabled quick research and fast, low cost and transaction. Binasab sa internet ang pamunan o pinagi sa mga pagtangtang sa mga dili epektibong process or processor, and online trading naghatag o dali nga research sa pagpaspas ubos nga gasto sa mga transaction. Example, ikaw with an example sa katawo, then gamit sa online trading platforms para dali na makapalit og like mga stock mga barato ra ba dali ka siya makapalit, pero dili ka na ito siya dagang stock sa ilang balay na yung mga gamit like mga webs na mga e-commerce na daw siyang stock yung ginagamit nila ang online trading platforms para makatipid sa mga bayan na transaction speed. Sunod kay banking. So, at banking, online banking allows user to check balance, transfer money, and pay bills conveniently, reduce paper usage, lower costs, and benefits the environment. Most banks offer online bill payments, attracting long-term customers with the higher balance. Bank of America offers a mobile app for transaction, bill payments, and ATM operators with encryption security. Then, banking daw kinakatag og dali nga way para makita ang ilang mga balance, para ma-check ang ilang mga balance, transfer balance, and transfer money, makamit sa bills. Then, nakalat siya sa o punan sa mga papers, less ang gasto o nakatabag sa mga nakakamit siya sa less siya gas, then less siya gas pwede na kaya hindi mo sayang, like for example sa inyo na lugar na layo sa city makagamit na ka through online. Then naghanap sa mga bangko, nag-invest sila og online payments, makadali sa mga customer na higher balance. Then sa America daw naghatag sila og bank nila na hatag up para mga transaction. Lagi dito sa America kay bayad sa online bill, then ATM na may security. Hindi sa America. Pwede mo mutulak ko muna. Nakita, example na then ikaw tanaw ang imong balance dan sa imong balance o may bayad sa imong bayad sa mga kulit, ay gamit ang imong number sa imong example sa banking. Then sugat sila ang gamit sa online banking, makalas sa paggamit o mga paper o sa mga makalas juga sa mga piti ka na din ba ni mga piti para balik ka sa kuan para mag-check lang sa mga balance nila. Then gusto nimo ang mga bangko nga may online bill payments. Kaya ang makatipid sa oras o bili siya kapoy o pila-pila. Ayaw, pila mag-biyay na. Then, ang sunod kay Ibotex. Ibotex, personalized shopping consultation for upscale fashion are available online. Charlotte and Shop Latida focus on high customer service and personal relationship. User create profile to receive tailored fashion recommendations. Guild is an exclusive invite-only shopping site with 1.6 million members where items sell out within 36 hours. The iPad Exchange, the shopping experience with a magazine-like interface and same as the navigation. Ano siya? Ang personalized shopping consultation para sa mga hilig o fashion kay available na shop online na. Tawag tagaan o tagaan sila o kalagawa bili sa Char Boutiques o Shop Latida. Latida ang taas customer service o personal na relation sa mga customer. Ang gats usa ka exclusive og invite only nga shopper site ang adunay 1.6 million. Balik siya makuha within 100 siya ka ng 36 hours. Grabe siya. And ang iPad masamot ang palindot sa shopping experience gamit ang real-time interface o kapsay ang mga navigation. Example ay niya kay pagalitan ikaw nivisit ka sa Guild isa na isa katawo nivisit sa Guild na sa iyong iPad o nagkakuha siya of exclusive access sa isa ka designer na handbag. Then, iyang ginagamit ang fashion profile para makakuha or makadawat or personalized na recommendation na match sa iyang style. Hindi siya. Then, price keeping price comparison. Price comparison. Companies offer mobile service to compare price and product online. Through Google Product Search helps user find suppliers, price reviews, and technical specification. Then Portal scan product barcode to show the best online price and allow instant purchase. Paano siya dali nga ang price comparison kay dali nga magamit ang mobile service para ikumpara ang price nila o product online. Ang Google product sales magtabang sa mga tiggamit sa pangita o suppliers para sa suppliers, price review o technical specific actions. Ang portal dayon mo pakita sa maayong price online pinagi sa pang-scan o barcode sa product nga naghatag o dali nga pagpalit. Then example na ako isa katawran mo example na hindi ko mag-name ang isa katawran isa katawag na malit sa mall then discount nila ang barcode sa isa ka product gamit ang portal then dito nila nakita ang mas barato ang price sa online kaysa itong ilang gusto na mo. Then so maong nag-decide so magka-decide din ka or magduduwa ka na ito lang kasi sa mas barato kaysa sa mas mahal. So nag-decide na lang ka na lang ang nakatawo siya na dito na lang mo order gamit ang through own site. Price comparison. Price comparison. Companies offer mobile service to compare price and product online. Through Google Product Search helps user find suppliers, price reviews, and technical specification. Then portal scan product barcode to show the best online price at allow instant purchase. Paano siya na dali nga ang price comparison kay dali nga magamit ang mobile service para ikumpara kay Zinto ang price nila o product online. Then ang Google product sa mas matabang sa mga tiggamit sa pangita o suppliers para sa suppliers, price review o technical specific actions. Ang portal dayon mo pakita sa labi maayong price online pinagi sa pang-scan o barcode sa product nga naghatag o dali na pagpalit. Then example na ako isa yung katawran mo example na ito. Hindi ko mag-name out ko. Isa katawag na malit sa mall then discount nila ang barcode sa isa ka product gamit ang portal then dito nila nakita ang mas barato ang price sa online kaysa itong ilang gusto na mo. Then so maong nag-decide so mag-decide din ka magdadua ka na dito na lang ka sa mas barato kaysa sa mas mahal. So nag-decide na lang ka na lang ang nakatawo siya na dito na lang mo order gamit ang through on site. Couponing. Shoppers receive mobile coupons from retailer or aggregators like e-coupons, Sellfire, Yowza, and Zaverse. Mobile coupons have a 15 to 20% redemption rate compared to less than 1% for paper coupons. Target introduced scannable mobile coupons accessible via a single barcode on the web page. Valpak provides over 17,000 mobile coupons with GPS-based store locators and direct. Ano siya ganun? May example na ko ani may example na niya kay nakadawat ka o mobile coupons gikan sa target sa iyang sa mobile na barcode o nakadiskwento siya o 20% sa iyang ipalit ka nakadiscount ka o 50% sa iyong ipalit niya mga discount ng mga coupons so nakatabang ng mga coupons na mga katwa ka na makadiscount ang last na mali ang coupons na the last one is advantage of electronic and mobile commerce, cost reduction and efficiency. No business goes at speed up the flow of goods and information, increases accuracy in order processing and fulfillment. Then, ang example dito na ay ang pananglitan ikaw, pagdiya ka sa gamay nga company or negosyo sa handicrafts. And sa lokal na area or tawag natin merkado dira ka na maligya. Then karon gamit ang mobile commerce gamit ang website mobile app naron kadawat na order through online gikan sa mga customer sa lain na lugar di na nimo kinahanglan isulat or iman-mano ang mga order sa papel pagsulat maong tawag malas mo ang ang mga nagapay ka nangangalita yung mga save na pag-inventories na ang mga customer makasuboy sa ilang mga order sa real time o mas paspas na dayon kini mo to man hinahinay ang gasto sa iyang mga negosyo o dako na mas dako na or dako na halin. Dayan ang global market reach allow manufacturers to buy at low cost worldwide, enable business to sell globally from the start. Naghaangka na siya ang global market, naghatag og higayunan sa mga tigama nga makapalit og barato o sa tibuok na or sa tibuok kalibutan. Like, naghatag og napilian sa mga negosyo nga makabaligya sa tibuok sugod sa ilang sa sugod pa lang papapas. Then, improve order and delivery process eliminates time-consuming labor-intensive step, enhance accuracy leading to more completed sale. Better information flow and customer service. Accelerate information flow through electronic connections, customer enter specification directly, reducing data entry errors. Detailed order status and delivery update, increase customer loyalty. Ngayon, ang kita yan nagpadali sa mga lihok sa or himo sa mga information pinagi sa mga electric connection. Then, ang mga customer direct na makapagamay sa mga pawala sa mga siyo kapag input sa data, yung detalyado nga kahintang sa mga order o daily updates na makapaligon or makadalog og taro sa mga kasaligan or masaligan sa customer. Then, ang last one kay kaning advance of electronic and mobile commerce na kanina sa table. Saan na siya na advantage provide global reach. Explanation namin niya kay allows manufacturers to buy at low cost worldwide and offers enterprise that chance to sell to a global market right from the way start up of their business. Then reduce cost. Eliminate time consumer and labor intensive step through the order and delivery process so that more sale can be completed in the same period and with increased accuracy. Then speed flow of goods and information. Flow information is accelerated because of the established electronic connection and communication process. Then increase accuracy, enable buyers to enter their own product specification and order information directly so that human data entry errors is eliminated, improves customer service, increase and more detailed information about delivery dates and current status, increase customer loyalty.
So, my topic is e-commerce and m-commerce technology infrastructure. And we have here 5 subtopics, which is hardware, web server software, e-commerce software, mobile commerce hardware and software, electronic and payment system. So, kabalo nagkiputa na sa e-commerce o m-commerce. So, ang e-commerce is katuna siyang pagpalit or pagbaligya og mga products through online gamit ang mga websites, mobile phones, or ang sa pa. Ang example na niya is katong Lazada, Shopee, Alibaba. And then, ang m-commerce, of course, is isa siya sa pamaagi sa pagpalit or pagbaligya baka sa mga products gamit ang mobile devices. So, ang example na niya is mobile phones, tablets, slide, e-commerce and m-commerce technology infrastructure. So, ang ubang websites is naging mga maot na performance like dili jud tanan nga websites nagyoy nito na performance. So naay mga bad na performance like walay sapat na suporta sa customer, walay kuan kani like hinay ang websites. So syempre ang mga users is mangita jud sila og mas efficient nga website para mas madali sad sa ilaha. So tungod ana nga reason, so kinahanglan siya og technology infrastructure. So next slide is the e-commerce and m-commerce technology infrastructure. So nag-table diri din. The first is network, internet available added networks, virtual private networks. So isa ni siya sa example sa technology infrastructure na need para sa e-commerce and m-commerce. Kani nga diagram is ipakita niya mga key components para masuportaan ang mga transactions online. The next slides is hardware. A web server hardware platform complete with the appropriate software is a key e-commerce infrastructure ingredients. So, ang hardware is physical components of a computer or any electronic system na pwede nimo mahikap. Example niya is CPU, RAM, mouse, keyboard, printer, o kaning graphics card. So, storage capacity and computing power depend on required software and transaction volume. So, ang gidakon sa storage o ang power sa pag-process sa computer naka-base or nag-agadra sa kinahanglan sa software o sa gidaghanon sa transaction. Scalable solution help accommodate unexpected traffic growth. So, solutions nga dali ma-adjust, makatabang kung makaatubang sa kalit nga pagdaghan sa mga mogamit sa imong websites. Companies must decide between self-hosting or using a third-party provider. Ang company also kinahanglan nga magdesisyon kung sila mismo ang mag-atiman sa ilang server or self-hosting o magamit og third-party provider. Third-party hosting reduces initial cost and includes trained staff. So, ang paggamit sa third-party provide use sa initial nga gasto kung naa sila'y mga tao nga mag-atiman sa ilang server. Self-hosting requires significant investment and skilled personnel. Ang self-hosting kay nagkinahanglan og dako nga paggasto sa mga taong nga skilled sa pag-atiman sa server. Backup hardware is essential to prevent business disruption. Ang backup nga mga gamit importante kayo ron malikayan ang mga problema sa negosyo like redundant system and data storage. It is the web server software. In addition to the web server operating system, each e-commerce website must have the server software to perform fundamental services. So, kada e-commerce websites daw kay dapat naa daw web server software aron daw mahimo ang mga importanteng mga tasks include like functions include security, identification, etc. So, ang web server software is importante kayo pagpadagan sa usa ka e-commerce website since siya ang silbi nag-atiman sa tanang mga technical nga aspects aron makasulod ug maka-access ang mga users websites. Ang mga users makasulod sa websites ug mas siguro nga safe ug okay ang ilang experience. E-commerce software. After you have located or built a host server including the hardware, operating system, and web server software, you can begin to investigate and install. So, supports 5 core tasks: catalog management, product configuration, shopping cart facilities, transaction processing, and web traffic analysis. An electronic shopping cart allows the online shoppings to review, add, or remove items. Mobile commerce hardware and software. For m-commerce, to work effectively, the interface between the wireless handheld device and its user must improve to the point that it is nearly as easy to purchase an item or a wireless device as it is to purchase it on a PC. Network speed improvement are necessary to prevent user frustration. Security concerns include transmission security and verifying transaction parties. Encryption ensures secure transmission, while digital certificates verify parties. Handheld device and small screens, limited input capabilities and lower processing power. They rely on limited life batteries, making direct access to many websites difficult. Web developers must modify application for better compatibility with mobile devices. Web developer must modify application for better compatibility with mobile devices. The wireless application protocol, or the WAP, standardized internet communication for wireless devices. WAP functions as a web browser for handheld wireless devices. Next slide is electronic payment system. Electronic payment system is payment system support e-commerce using users' identification and encryption. Payments include electronic cash, wallets, and smart credit, charge, and debit cards. Accepting multiple payment types increases conversions. Authentication technologies. Authentication confirms user identities. Digital certificates verify senders and websites. Issued by Trusted Certificate, or KAS, they ensure secure transactions by verifying both buyers and sellers. Secure Sockets Layer, or SSL, protects online shoppers from identity theft. Secure sensitive data using encryption. Includes a handshake stage authenticates the server and client if needed, determines encryption and hashing algorithms, exchange encryption case, ensure encrypted transactions to prevent encryption, requires to add digital certificate to server identification. Next slide is electronic payment system. Electronic cash, computerized money used for e-commerce transactions. Consumers open an account with an electronic cash server provider. Identity verification is required via or digital certificate from a certification authority. Username and password. So, and then the process is consumers access this provider via the internet, and then identify is verified. Funds are debited from the buyer and credited to the seller. Popular electronic cash service, which is katong PayPal, Bell, Later, MoneyZap, or Telecheck. The next slide is credit, charge, and smart cards. So, credit card or Visa, MasterCard have present spending limits based on a credit history. Users can pay in full or partially each month with interest charged on unpaid amounts. Change cards have no present limit, but the full balance is due at the end of the billing period with no interest charges. Some banks offer disposable credit card number for added security. Debit cards function like cash, deducting funds directly from the user's bank account. P-cards or procurement card or purchasing card, a credit card used to streamline the traditional purchase, order, and invoice payment processes. Smart card, a credit card size device with a embedded microchip to provide electronic memory and processing capability. Smart cards enhanced with security, encrypted data, making that nearly impossible compared to conventional credit and debit cards. The next slide is the table for credit, charge, and smart cards. So, payment system, we have their payment system, then ang yang description, advantages, and disadvantages. Credit card, description, carries preset spending limit based on the user's credit history, and then the advantage is each month the user can pay all part of the amount owed. Then, yung disadvantages po is unpaid balance, accumulate interest charge, often at a high rate of interest. Next is charge card. Yung description is looks like a credit card but carries no preset spending limit. Yung advantages is does not involve lines or credit and does not accumulate interest charge. Yung disadvantages is the entire amount charged to the card is due at the end of the billing period. Next is the debit cards. Yung description is looks like a credit card or automated teller machine or ATM card. Operates like cash or personal check. Yung advantages din. Ang disadvantages niya is money is immediately deducted from users' account balance. And then ang smart card is a credit card device with embedded microchip capable of storing facts about card holder. Ang yang advantages is better protected from misuse than conventional credit charge. And debit cards because the smart card information is encrypted. Then and disadvantages is not widely used in the US. So the last slide is payment using cell phones. Payment using cell phones. Companies are developing mobile payment system, turning phones to virtual checkbooks or credit cards. Payments can be linked to bank accounts or added to phone bills. Mobile payment service, AutoPay and MasterCard MoneySend allows money to transfer via text with funds available in 1 to 2 days. Or Buko uses phone numbers instead of credit cards with purchase change charged to mobile bills.
An overview of Transaction Processing System. Transaction Processing System or TPS capture and process detailed data for businesses operations, include order entry, inventory control, payroll accounts, payable, receivable, and general ledger. And input, customer orders, purchase order, receipt, invoice, or etc. Processing, so data collection, editing, correction, manipulation, storage, and document production. Next is update records to reflect the latest transaction status. Then last is provides data for MIS or DSS to support decision making. So transaction processing activity. So mo na siyang katong unang kaklase nga una is data collection, next second is data editing, data correction, data manipulation, data storage o last document production and reports. Next is data collection yapon siya, capturing and gathering all data necessary to complete their processing of transaction. So katong unang kabok guys, mo ni siya guys katong data editing, data correction, data manipulation, data storage of document production. So first is data editing, the process of checking data for validity and completeness. Next is data correction. Data correction is the process of retiring data that was not typed or scanned properly. And next is data manipulation. Also, data manipulation is the process of performing calculation and other data transmission related to business transaction. So, data storage, the process of updating one or more database with new transactions. And the last is document production. So, document production is the process of generating output records and reports. So, mo to siya guys. The next is traditional transaction processing application. Order processing system, manage customer orders, inventory checks, shipments, and invoicing. Accounting system, tracks cash flow, invoice, payments, and updates the general ledger. Purchasing system, handles inventory control, purchase, order receiving, and accounts payable. And traditional transaction processing methods and objectives. So, batch processing system, a form of data processing whereby business transactions are accumulated over a period of time prepared for processing as a single unit or batch. So, business transactions are accumulated and processed as a single batch. Daily access between transaction event and record update. So, example ni is accounts receivable processing or invoice payment daily. Then payroll system, process time card bi-weekly. TPS, transaction processing system, transaction processing cycle, the process of data collection, data editing, data correction, data manipulation, data storage, and document production. So last is transaction processing cycle. Mo siya ang the process of data collection.
So, I will be the one discussing about the subtopic Transaction Processing Systems for Small and Medium-Sized Enterprise or SMEs. So, it is designed for business with fewer than 250 employees. Easy to install, operate, and cost-effective. Ideal for firms needing advanced system for lacking resources for high-end solution. So always bear in mind that small and medium-sized enterprise are businesses with fewer than 250 employees. So what is transaction processing systems? I'm gonna break it down to you, or TPS. It is muna siyang usa ka computer system nga himo og transaction data sa usa ka business. So muna siyang magpakita sa mga sales, purchases, inventory changes, payroll, ug uban pang mga everyday activities sa usa ka business. For example, sa isa ka store, sari-sari store, ang usa ka tindera, ang POS machine yung gigamit or point of sale, mao na siya ang nag-records sa transaction ug mo-update sa stock sa usa ka tindahan. Kaniyang mga negosyo nga kasagaran walay budget para sa mahal nga IT infrastructure or walay daghang IT nga personnel, gusto nga reliable system para sa ilang daily operations. So ang purpose sa TPS is streamline ang daily transaction, magtukod og organized ug efficient na system, maghatag og real-time information para sa mga management decisions, and i-automate ang trabaho para malikayan ang manual errors. So the next topic I'm gonna discuss is about Enterprise Resource Planning or ERP, with a subtopic, an overview of Enterprise Resource Planning, advantages of ERP, disadvantages of ERP systems, ERP for small and medium-sized enterprises, supply chain management, financial and managerial accounting, customer relationship management, hosted software model for enterprise software. Muna siya ang makatabang sa negosyong mapadali ang pag-transact sa mga information, process, and resources. So, an overview of enterprise resource planning involved from MRP systems, integrating production, inventory, and purchasing. Addresses lack of coordination in legacy systems, reducing costs and improving service. Large organizations like Fortune 1000 companies led ERP adoption, revealing both benefits and challenges. So, what is ERP or Enterprise Resource Planning? Enterprise Resource Planning is usa ka klase sa software system nga gigamit sa mga negosyo aron ma-integrate ang tanang aspects sa ilang operations. So, advantages of ERP provides real-time enterprise-wide access to data, replaces outdated, inefficient systems, improves decision-making and work process, standardized technology across the organization, offers specialized solutions for different industries. So, disadvantages of ERP systems: high cost and time. Large firms take 3 to 5 years and millions of dollars to implement ERP. Resistance to change. Employees may leave due to drastic workflow adjustments. Integration challenges. ERP may not work smoothly with existing systems, requiring additional software. Data migration issues. Cleaning, mapping, and loading data for old systems is complex. Vendor dependency. Switching ERP vendors is costly, increasing risk of vendor fails. Implementation failure risk requires strong management skill, personnel, and extensive training. So, disadvantages of ERP systems: expense and time in implementation, difficulty implementing change, difficulty integrating with other systems, difficulty in loading data into new ERP systems, risk in using one vendor, and risk of implementation failure. So, tips to avoid ERP failures. First is to assign a full-time executive for management. Use an independent expert oversight. Allocate time and budget $10 to $20 per employees for training. Keep project scope limited to essential processes. Define success metrics and track progress, and avoid excessive software modifications. So, ERP for small and medium-sized enterprise. SMEs can benefit from ERP just like large companies. Many SMEs choose open-source ERP systems, which are cost-effective and easily customizable. These systems provide flexible, allowing different organizations to handle development and maintenance efficiently. ERP supports key business functions such as supply chain management and accounting, helping SMEs streamline operation. So, bisan pang gagmay pang mga negosyo, makapahimulos gyapon ang ERP. Mga good things sa ERP para sa SMEs. Masayon ang accounting o supply chain tracking. Ang SMEs maka-adjust sa ilang ERP based sa ilang panginahanglan or needs. Mas paspas ang decision making because of organized data. Next slide is a table for ERP for small and medium-sized enterprise. So, for example, ang usa ka ukay-ukay business gagamit og Open Bravo para sa matrack ang mga sales sa stock sa bodega o mga baryanan sa suppliers. Like, wala ni libog. So, supply chain management, a system that includes planning, executing, and controlling all activities involved in raw material sourcing and procurement, converting raw materials to finished products, and warehousing and delivering finished products to customers. So, ang supply chain management is part siya sa ERP nga nag-show sa tanang activities gikan sa pagpalit sa mga raw materials to delivery of products to customers. So, here are the key processes in SCM. First up is sales forecasting. This is estimate ang demand sa customer. Next is sale and operation plan. Gi-align ang supply sa demand. Next is demand management. Pagplano sa production schedule. Next is a detailed scheduling specific nga production tasks. Materials requirements planning gitrack kung unsay paliton based sa inventory. Next is purchasing, timing sa pag-order. So, next up is production, which is gi-manage ang manufacturing. For example, na kay tailoring shop. Makatabang ang SCM sa ERP sa pag-order sa saktong tela o i-track ang usage. O pwede nimo mahibaw-an kanus ka mag-reorder balik. So, next up is financial and managerial accounting. Financial and managerial accounting in an ERP system captures transactions across business functions, records them in a general ledger, generates financial statements for external stakeholders, and provides data for management to assess profitability, plan operation, and develop business strategies. So, ang ERP accounting is gi-record ang tanang financial transactions sa negosyo o gamit ang management para plan o decision making. So, what is financial accounting? Financial accounting is para sa external reporting, example sa BIR, naghimo og P&L, balance sheet, cash flow. So, next up is managerial accounting. Managerial accounting para sa internal use, pang strategy, budgeting, o profitability analysis. So, ERP transaction examples, we have sales order, accounts receivable, we have purchase order, accounts payable. We have pag-abot sa materials, increase inventory. Pagkuha sa materials, reduce inventory. For example, na isa ka hardware store, diri niya makita ang pila ang halin, utang, o tax gamit ang ERP. So, next up is customer relationship management. Customer relationship management, or CRM software, automates sales, marketing, and service function by capturing customer interaction, managing data, supporting customer service, and analyzing trends to enhance customer relationships and business strategies. Ang CRM, or Customer Relationship Management, is a software nga makatabang sa negosyo nga ma-automate ang sales, marketing, o customer service, matrack ang customer interactions, ma-manage ang customer data, o maka-analyze og customer trends para mas maayo ang serbisyo. So, ang example sa customer relationship management is, for example, sa usa ka cellphone store, gamiton ang CRM para ma-record ang number, birthday, o mga palit sa customers, o mga bagi pang avail. Kung mag-sale o bagong phone, automatic sila ma-message. Next is hosted software model for enterprise software. Hosted software model helps SMEs access advanced software without high complexity and startup costs. Vendors like SAP, Microsoft, Oracle, and Salesforce offer ERP CRM software for $50 to $200 per user per month. So, pay-as-you-go model allows businesses to test software without large financial risk. Cost saving come from a reduced hardware expenses and no need for full-time IT staff. Example, drugstore.com uses a hosted CRM to manage 90,000 monthly inquiries efficiently. Ang hosted software model for enterprise software, muna siya ang model nga allow sa MSCs nga makagamit og sophisticated software like ERP or CRM. So, kani nga model ang nag-allow sa SMEs nga makagamit og sophisticated software like ERP and CRM gikan sa cloud. Dili na kinahanglan og mahal nga server o IT team. So, the next slide shows a table for advantages and disadvantages for hosted software model for enterprise software. So, the advantages: decreased total cost of ownership, faster system startup, lower implementation risk, management of systems outsourced to experts. So, disadvantages: potential availability or reliability issues, potential data security issues, potential problems integrating the hosted products of different vendors. Saving anticipated from outsourcing may be offset by increased efforts to manage vendors. So next is international issues associated with enterprise systems. So enterprise system must accommodate global businesses operations involving customers, suppliers, and stakeholders. Challenges includes language barriers, cultural differences, IS infrastructure, disparities, legal variations, and currency change. So, thank you so much for listening, everyone. That ends our topic for Chapter 5 about electronic and mobile commerce and enterprise systems.